You have a responsibility to yourself to not be so responsible for everyone else, to have some boundaries, some standards, some deal breakers, some requirements, and to have some consistency around those things. You owe you that, and you know it. You've just not always been comfortable with being the type of confident that is required to show it. Not yet. But what you aren't willing to sacrifice in order to get what you want to have is immediately responsible for what you will ultimately not get. And you deserve so much more. More than struggle and stress. You don't belong on a happiness wait list no more than you deserve to only be a witness or accessory to someone else's greatness. You deserve the best. At minimum, you deserve better than managing or maintaining mediocrity. Pain is a part of the process. Pain can absolutely be a problem, but pain should not be your philosophy. It is okay for you to be okay. Give yourself permission to be. There is a freedom on the other side of every failure that you found so easy to do that you have to give yourself permission to see. And you have to take that freedom because no one's going to do it for you. If what is important to you is not important to you, there's nothing that anyone else can ever do for you. Having a good heart or a good reputation or good intentions is great, but none of that will ever guarantee you success. You have to do that by deciding what you want, that you want it, and then doing your best. And being aware that not everyone is going to understand that, nor care. They're not going to be supportive. They're not going to be encouraging. They're not going to be the who you want them to be, or there. They're going to want what they want and say what they say and do what they do in the best interest of them. And that's not going to benefit you, nor should it. You being happy for everyone else is never going to replace your real desire to be happy for yourself. How could it? You deciding to finally take the action necessary to prioritize your safety, security, and significance is not going to stop every obstacle or objection to you doing just that. Why would it? The point of life is to discover your purpose, purposeful, on purpose, and to prove it. Anything in your way preventing you from doing that, no matter who or what that is not responsible for you or your purpose, but can and will be the reason that you lose it. So whoever or whatever it is that doesn't align with the way you're going or is just outright in the way of you getting there is exactly where they are supposed to be. Some things have the sole purpose of being in your way. It's up to you to move it out of the way, along with the guilt and the shame. That's how they get you feeling bad about yourself. Those are the biggest things between what you haven't done and what you need to do. That's the truth. You have a responsibility to yourself to not be so responsible for everyone else. To have some boundaries, some standards, some deal breakers, some requirements, and to have some consistency around those things. You owe you that. And you know it. you've just not always been comfortable with being the type of confident that is required to show it.